happy to be here. It's an important market for us, Africa. We've been growing here since the last year. We started to have clients here in Africa, and we wanted to participate here in Sigma Africa because we see a huge potential for this market. We are a global company as an aggregator. We saw some trends here in Africa that is the same that we saw in other emerging markets. So for us, it's crucial to be here. It's crucial to support Sigma in this kind of initiative. We want to push up. That's why we're sponsor of the event as well, because we see a huge potential in Africa, and we are pushing in terms of content and clients here. So we expect big things from Africa. It's a huge continent, young people, one of the youngest in the world. So we see a huge potential for iGaming here in Africa, and that's why we are here. So really happy. I mean, our core business is aggregation. So our aim is to facilitate the life of casino and operators worldwide. And so with one API connection, they can have more than 160 game providers all around the world and more than 16,000 games. So our aim is to facilitate the life of casino and operators, and we are replicating the same model here in Africa. That's why many operators in Africa are coming to us, just because we have such a diversified content that they can use at any time, and we can adapt according to the experience that we have in Africa. We already have operators in Africa. We know which content is working and which one is not. So we are not just a game aggregator, we are also a business partner for casino. So we recommend what is working and how to push the content here. We call ourselves a data-driven game aggregator because we have tons and tons of data, and this is how we push this to our clients in order to make them grow and improve performance that they have here. We are doing the exact same thing here in Africa. So here we are to push this market with Alea. Absolutely. I mean, for European, we talk about Africa like a country, and it's a huge continent. So the behavior of casino and operators vary a lot from east to west, north and south, but even from country to country. What we've been experiencing over the last year is we've been opening different markets in Africa, and we are collecting data in order to understand in each market what is working. So localization is really, really important. One thing is Egypt is Africa, South Africa is Africa, and the behavior and the knowledge of the games is completely different. So through our data analysis, we are able to localize the content, and we see what is working specifically in a specific market, and also inside the same market with a specific kind of player. So this is what we are pushing here, and we are pushing more to localize content and more. With regulated market, also because we are an aggregator, so we also facilitate the life of casino on that. And our aim is basically to provide with the best tools available in the market, with our knowledge, with our data, in order to casino and operators to be able to perform since day one on what is working on a specific market. Localization is global, but here in Africa, we are applying what we learn from the continent and regulated market as well. For Africa, we know that we are growing. Our key goal for this year is keep on growing in the African market. It's a market that is new for gambling and online casino, but is growing a lot. We experienced that over the last year. We keep on pushing on several markets here in Africa, South Africa being one of the ones that you are pushing right now. We want to add more content, specialized content, because we saw that something that is working in Europe, for example, is not working in Africa, but we saw other synergy between emerging markets, for example, Latin America, and we saw some games that are working and game providers working well in South Africa, and they are working here. So we have visibility worldwide, and we also consult our client on having performance games since the very beginning, which is a key point, and that's what I mentioned before. We are also a business partner for online casino. We are keep on growing. I mean, we've always been strong in Europe and now in Latin, and our goal for this next year is also be a reference. We are already the #1 aggregator in Africa and keep on pushing on them, but not just giving that technological side, which is our core business, but also being the business and consultant for our operation here. Yes, we've been in Rio 2 weeks ago. Now most of the team is going to Sao Paulo as well. So yes, where Sigma is, we are there with Sigma to strengthen the relationship with you. Always a pleasure to be with you together. Land-based, not at the moment. We are just focusing on online casino. We had some requests on more than land-based, it's land-based that are moving to online. So they are using us with our expertise on how the operational level is different. So we understand their business model and we help them in doing this transition from the land-based into the online world. We are purely online, but we know how the land-based work, and we know because we had other experience with land-based moving into the online. So it's part of the journey they are doing, and we can help during all this process. Absolutely. I mean, the land-based is really specific and the online is really specific. So moving from one concept to another, I mean, you have to have an understanding about how the online world works because the dynamics are different. We consult a lot of land-based that are moving into online casino because we have the knowledge. What is working on land-based is probably not working on online. So we consult on them on how to perform from day one, from the very beginning, because it's an investment also to start an online operation. And also we consult on having synergy between land-based and online casino because there's a cross-players stimulation there, and we are always pushing and consult from one business model to another one because those are really specific. We are expert in online casino, so we take our knowledge and share with our clients coming from land-based in this case.